Hello and welcome to Studio Nightcap Game Development. That's me, David. I'm basically all of Studio Nightcap right now, but one day we hope to grow bigger. What I want to show you today is basically how I write dialogue for my game, Crash Autodrive. This is my first stream, so if I'm a little wonky or can't talk, you know, getting the nerves shaken out, learning all these new systems, yeah, so let's get started. On the left of the screen, you see basically a program called Yarn Editor, and I'm using a system in my game called Yarn Spinner, which is an open source piece of software written by some of the guys that worked on the game Night in the Woods. It was developed for Night in the Woods, and now they've open sourced it for everyone else to use. So this editor is also made by some of those people. So a lot of people develop this in their spare time, and I'm very thankful for them and all the work that they do. On the right, we have Unity game engine, and this is the Unity editor. And you see here a scene of a living room. So basically what we have, there's a ton of work that I've done to basically bridge Yarn Spinner dialogue that is written into what you see on the screen. So if you look here on the left, we have a node in the Yarn editor. And we have a whole bunch of custom stuff that I wrote, like different functions, basically telling the game, hey, set the character's position, set the character scale, set the order, the depth order, show them, hide them, move them to a specific position. And then we have the actual dialogue, which is like Emily, colon, and then she says this stuff, which is just the node name currently. So if we leave that up, we come over to Unity and we hit play and load up the living room scene. You'll see that she says, right here, apartment living room start. Great. But, you know, obviously we want something else. If you click on things, she'll say other stuff. Baseball gear, huh? You know, used to play on the team back in high school. I don't want to give too much away, so we'll stop there. Okay, so let's change this dialogue. Hey Kyle, what's up? Nothing. Is that how you spell nothing? I don't know. Let me tell you, spell checker. I may know grammar, but I'm a terrible speller. So spell checker is required for me. So just checking out this dead guy's living room. So I wrote this custom stuff here, which you can see here, and it says Emily, comma, laugh. So, here's another one, body talk. That's another one that I have. So I wrote a system where I could basically change their facial expressions and their body poses right here in the dialogue. So I can write all the dialogue and control how they move. And control how they move on the screen, control what facial expressions they're using, what emotions they're showing, all here within the dialogue. So a ton of work went into setting this up, but now that I've got it set up, I can basically just go in and start writing dialogue. So typically my process is I'll actually just write the dialogue first, and then I'll come back and I'll spice it up with facial expressions, with body poses, flipping the character. If there's multiple characters on the screen and one wants to talk to another, like I'll have them flip and talk. All of those kind of things is what I consider a polished pass, and it's basically dialogue scripting. And I do that later after I've written the dialogue and I like it, because if I spend a bunch of time up front actually you know, writing the dialogue and adding all of those scripted things, and then I come back and I read it like the next day, and it doesn't work, I've just wasted time typing all of these extra emotions and body poses and the various like moving characters and flipping them. So I basically consider this a rough draft, like if you were in college or high school or something, and I just write it first, sleep on it a couple days, come back, maybe rewrite it, and then come back and add everything. So let's see here. Let's see. Emily laugh. Lol. I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Weird quirk of this editor is you have to leave the node in order to say something, to do something. So you hit save, control save, and now we'll hit play, and you'll see the difference. Hey Kyle, what's up? And you see he changed his body pose. You watch Emily's face. Lol. So here you go. That's basically how I do it for dialogue. And then, of course, there's lots of things you can click on and get every one of these things. Oh, let's do a dialogue choice real quick. So it auto-completes, which is very nice. You know, I can't remember if I'm supposed to put the node name here or not. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah. So it creates a node. This editor is really nice because it automatically creates a node. Let's see, test 1, test 2. Let's see here. Do you like cats? I'm just, this is not going in the game. And so like basically this will pop up. Now you notice that I'm not using test anymore. I renamed it to test 1, so it changed it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that. So test 1, I like to personally repeat this. This is part of just what I'm doing here is like, you don't have to have Emily repeat what you just said. I personally like it, so that's how I'm doing it. Do you like cats? Yes. Emily, do you like dogs? Kyle. Let's just say he doesn't like cats. Or let's say he doesn't like dogs. So, you see, like, what this will do is it'll bring up a player choice with a player choice dialog box where people can choose. Let's real quick add something else. Let's go to finale node. We'll copy that, and then I will add it here. So basically what we have here is branching dialogue from here, from the introduction. We have a choice. A player can choose what to say. They can dig out different information from the character, and then it circles back to here where Kyle will say something like, I actually like snakes the most. And then Emily's like, of course you do. Oops, that's body neutral. Wait, that's not how it is. Is it body neutral? Alright, never mind. It's been a little while since I've actually written some dialogue, which is sad because I need to be doing that. Alright, I've saved this, and let's run it, and then I'll wrap up this stream. So... Okay, hey Kyle, what's up? Nothing, just checking out this dead guy's living room. Lol. Okay, do you like cats? Do you like dogs? Let's say, do you like cats? Do you like cats? Yes. Actually, I like snakes the most. Of course you do. And then you notice her face changed to intrigued, which is like a Spock eyebrow up. So, yeah, and you may notice all these things on the screen here. These are all debug things that I can just turn off with a shortcut. Players would never see this stuff, but it's useful for me to keep an eye on how much memory is being used, what the frame rate is. With this game, it's just like, it's negligible for both, but it also has this really nice debug menu here. So when there's an error, so basically when I develop on a console, which I can't talk about yet, when I develop on a console, can't talk about which ones. When I work on a console, it's easier to see this error on the screen and understand like when something breaks, so I'm able to understand why it's not working, than it is to dig through the logs, so I can see it in real time and see when it broke. So that's why I have this here. And then I have like a debug menu which does a bunch of stuff, lets me jump around in the game. This menu does like a super speedy, it speeds up everything 10 times, so it's really fast. And then this is an autocomplete dialogue, which I will turn on. I'll turn on both of these, and then I'll go back, which should trigger a longer conversation, and you'll see it just fly by. So a lot of that would mostly be me clicking on stuff to click through the dialogue, but because I have these on, it flies through it really quickly. And I do this because there's a I don't know if can you cuss on me? I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of dialogue, and it's really, you know, when you're testing things, you gotta go through a lot of it. So yeah, that's basically my stream. I just wanted to kind of test out just talking to you guys. This is my first time I've tried this. I don't know if this will even ever go live other than to some select close friends, but maybe it will. I don't know. Thanks for watching, and you can check out my game, Crash Autodrive, at crashautodrive.com, and also check me out on Twitter at David Shaver, and I'll check you guys later. All right, thanks. Bye.